Good morning, North Star Nation, and we are back here at Ben Boki 2, ready for our next game as we are getting ready to play the Kenai Ice Hawks. This should be a very exciting game here this morning as the Ice Hawks have gone undefeated in this Polar Bear Classic. And we, as the North Stars, are coming off an amazing game last night against the Oilers. Our team is pumped, even though they are a little tired this morning. A little bit of a wake-up call. So this morning we have two goalies stressed out. We have both Logan and Ethan in net. Now I have to just say, Logan is riding that high from last night in his so-called shutout. Yes, he is gonna get his fish, and I guess there's like some sort of a game going on if I'm gonna announce the name of the fish. Well, he's naming it after that beautiful orange goalie stick. We're going to have Flylight the fish at our house, and Logan is excited. Wow, I don't know if you can see the warm-up happening here, but Ethan's practicing with Logan, and Logan, he's becoming a shield, so poor Logan can't see the puck coming. It's a great warm-up for our goalies. All right, so there is the end of our warm-up. Both teams are going to go ahead and pick up all their practice pucks, and we're going to get this game underway. So far in this tournament, we have won 2, and we have tied in 1 game. So our team, each game is ranked. If you win, you get 2 points. A tie, you get 1 point, and if you lose, you get 0 points. And currently, our team has 5 points, and I'm pretty sure Kenai has 6 points. So these are some of the top teams in this tournament. The top 4 will go on to the semifinals, which are bright and early tomorrow morning at 8 or 8:15, and then the championship game is tomorrow afternoon. So it is going to be another hockey-filled day. We're looking for the W today, but we'll see what happens. And it looks like Ethan is going to be our starting goalie as Logan's going to sit down on the bench. And already our team is coming out. Oh, man. I don't know if you guys can see this, but Boston and Cade, they are quite the duo. They both have mismatched socks and strategically tucked jerseys. It is quite the fashion statement here at 10U Hockey. All right, up on forward, we've got Boston, Kate, and Mason ready to face off, along with Adrian and Taves back on defense, which Adrian and Taves have done a fantastic job. There is the face-off. Oh, good, we have the refs, well, we haven't had before. Oh, dear, Kenai with possession of the puck, but here comes Boston. Kenai with the shot, but it goes wide. Not sure where he was shooting. Okay, North Stars, we need to get to the other end of the ice. The goalie with the red pads is down there. Here comes Cade. He's going to pass it up to Mason. Mason sends it over to Boston. As they work their way through the neutral zone, all the way down they go. He's going to send it over towards the net, but no luck. Man, we are off to a quick start to this game. Kenai with the puck as Taves is going to fight it down. Oh, nope. 16 on Kenai's got it. Oh, he had it. Oh, maybe that was 19. All right, as we circle behind the net, Adrian with possession of the puck. Adrian passes it up to Mason. Mason tries to get a stick on it, but no luck as it gets sent back. Adrian up to Boston. Boston over to Cade, who loses at his feet. Woo! Watch out for the pink tape players. They always are pretty sneaky and good. A shot on Ethan. Ethan blocks it with his fabulous Bauer Pulse stick. As we try our best to keep it in, here goes Boston, but watch out for that number 6 on Kenai. Those cute little girls. Oh, pass over. Oh my gosh, it was like slow motion. A comedy act right down there as we tripped over our own player. Here comes Kenai with the shot, but no luck. Nice save, Ethan. Line change. Out comes Aaron for Cade. And down to the Kenai end of the ice we go. Aaron with some speed as he's going to chase him down along with Eamon and Charlie out on the ice. Here goes Charlie. He's up against the boards. Good morning to Alma and Papa in Arizona. We're so glad you're joining us this morning. Another exciting North Star game as Ethan with another spectacular save. Wow, he is on fire this morning. Beautiful glove save. Now, from the goalie perspective, both Logan and Ethan have informed me that glove saves are actually easier than using their blocker to make a save, which I find very interesting. I would think it would be the opposite. All right, Thomas up to Aaron, over to Eamon. Sadly, Kenai's got the puck. Shot goes wide. Kenai goalie is still waiting for some action down yonder as North Stars are working their best to get it out of the zone. Thomas and Marion back here on defense as Thomas is going to send it around the oh, here comes Eamon. No. Back up to Eamon. Back and forth. We're playing ping pong. Here goes Eamon. Loses it at his feet, but he's got that good soccer skill. Pretty sure he's another one of our soccer playing kids. Interesting fact, it was recently noted that the Team USA players are actually excellent at soccer and that they're the teams that use their feet most in games, which is definitely apparent here as we watch the North Stars. All right, puck goes back to Kenai. Mason's going to chase it down as Soren's out on the ice, but Kenai is fighting hard. Cade's back out there along with Mason, Adrian, and Taves on defense. North Stars need to spread out. All right, playing the neutral zone as Kenai's getting a little bit Sparrow-like. A shot, but Cade's going to try to send it up, and it gets picked off by Kenai. Kenai's going to try to backhand it towards Ethan, but no luck. We're headed down the ice. And that will be an icing call. And the Kenai player has lost a glove down yonder. Line change, getting some coaching over there from Coach Beals. As we get lined back up, looks like we've got Cade, Mason, Soren would be at center, along with Taves and Adrian back on defense. Here goes Taves. Taves, I am rooting for you, girl. I want you to get another goal this game. Behind the net, Taves with possession of the puck as she's going to take it into the corner. I don't know what's going on. There's too many fans in my way. Oh, Ethan, get up on your post. He is doing some good pad slide action as they hit it out. Back to the Kenai player. Oh, my goodness. Ethan with the killer saves this morning. Kenai's just pounding us with shots. Okay, let's get it out of the zone, guys. Cover it, Ethan. Just cover it. Oh, man, in that play, even the Kenai coaches were smiling. We're changing out his icing. Man, Ethan. Ethan with the killer saves. Man, he is on fire. Maybe we'll have to convince his mom to buy a fish. They could name it Bauer Pulse, just like Logan's naming his fly light. Oh, Ethan's mother is informing me no fish at their house. There's face off as Boston's got it, passes it back to Marion. Marion's going to do her best to get it out, but no luck is that, Marion's going to turn on her speed as she goes down the ice. Why is Kenai throwing a stick? What is up with the random stick on the ice? Here goes Charlie. Watch out for the little players. They have some wicked speed. Come on, Charlie. Passes it over to Aaron. Aaron's going to take it into the zone. And it's coming back. Here comes Beals and Thomas on defenses. They're going to fight this one out. Oh, look at Marion using her body. And offside was maybe the call there.
Sorry if I'm in your way. I'm trying to stay out of your way.
Offside. We're going to regroup and try it again. Current score would be 0-0. It's a beautiful score. Out on the ice would be, I think it's Mason, Eamon, and Cade, along with Taves and Adrian back on D. Eamon going for the puck. Nope, gets passed back to Taves. Taves is going to go into the corner and try to get it out as she sends it all the way around. Here comes Mason into the boards. Taves with a big hit, keeping it away from Ethan. Kenai with possession of the puck. They're trying to pass it over and make a play out of it. Kenai is doing an accept. Here goes Cade, but watch out for number 16. That would be Holly. Shot, and it's wide. In fact, it was way wide. We're going to try it again. Oh, my gosh! That was beautiful. That would be Eamon with the assist, hitting it over to Mason. Bravo, North Stars. Well, this game ought to get intense real fast. Hold, please. What you guys can't see is tech support is here trying to find a phone to put the score up on the YouTube channel. Wrestling with a coach. As Mason goes down and wonders why there is no call for tripping. All right, refs.
I love when Mason throws his hands up like, really?
All right, Adrian's got a hold of the puck. He's going to keep it in the zone, sending it deep down into the corner as Eamon's going to go down there and kind of pin a player up against the boards, trying to send it out in front. Oh, my gosh! And the score is 2-0. How did that go in? That must have been Cade. He is fantastic already this morning. All right, there's the face-off. Looks like we got Soren, Aaron, and Boston out there, along with Beals and Thomas back on defense as we're down into the North Star zone. As Soren goes down, that almost looked like a tripping call, but not so much. Beals passing it all the way up to Boston. Boston's going to move his feet as he goes flying down the ice. Boston's going to send it out to the middle, but it gets intercepted by the Kenai players. All the way back to Beals, who's going to keep it in the zone. 5 minutes left in the period. A shot on Kenai, and the goalie gets it. Wow. Kenai, nice save. Very nice save. All right, face-off down in the Kenai end of the zone as it kind of gets bounced around. Oh, we got a whole pile up over there in the corner. as it goes loose behind the net. And it looks like Aaron's going to do his best to send it out in front as Soren's right there. Oh, we're going to keep it in. No, it bounces over, and that would be an offside call. Current score would be 2-0 with just 4 minutes remaining in this first period. And we're going to... Whoopsie, I guess we had a penalty on Boston. Hold on, let me check with the parents. What was the call for? Does anybody know? That's checking. Okay, it appears Boston maybe got called for roughing. Maybe it was checking as we face off down in the North Star end. Ethan, what are you doing with your stick? Fix your stick, dude. Hold, please. Is there attempting to put a penalty up on the clock? I don't know if you guys, too bad you can't see this, but Stevie is like our clock expert for Boki too, because the clock doesn't always work. She is ready to run over there and help them get that penalty up. Cade picks up the puck as they are headed down the ice. He's going to use the boards to knock it up and around. Holy moly, he's got 5 of the Kenai players all wrapped up in one. It passes it over to Charlie. Charlie's almost got a stick on it as Adrian's going to hit it into the zone. Here goes Cade. Cade still has it. Cade versus 5. Yeah. Man, I love watching this Kenai goalie. She is doing a fantastic job down there being in position. All the way down. They're going to pass it over, and shot goes wide for Kenai. Nice save, Ethan. Charlie with possession of the puck. Oh, but here comes Taves. We've got Taves, Adrian, Cade, and Charlie out on the ice as Adrian goes down. Kenai with the pass with the puck. They're going to pass it over. Ethan with the puck, and he is, whoa, Ethan is on fire. Maybe this is where I need to put in there. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Cade getting the puck, but it's lost his feet. Does a little bit of soccer maneuvering to kick it out. All right, it's Charlie's got it. Charlie is skating hard. He's trying to figure out what to do with it. He was going to pass it back to Cade, and somehow he's got it back to Cade. Charlie went down as Kenai picks up the puck. Boston's out of the box, and now, oh, Thomas with the fantastic save on defense as Thomas is going to skate it down. Big move. Wow, Thomas has got some wicked skill. Thomas passes it to Boston and almost a goal. Let's do it again, guys. Do it again. Oh, here comes Beals. Beals is going to send it deep into the zone. 2 minutes left in play. Wow. Thomas too. I don't know who that was. Mason? With a huge shot. Goalie's down. Oh, nope. We're headed to the other end. Watch out for the player with the red laces. He's got some speed. Okay. Oh, yes. Defense is right there helping out Ethan. This is fantastic. And we are skating to the other end. Oh, watch out for those ones with ponytails. Offside.
Arms go up.
It appears our coaches are definitely reffing from the box today. All the arms went up on that offside call. That was glorious. All right, getting all lined up. We've got Soren, Cade, and Aaron out there along with Adrian and Taves back on D. Kenai's getting situated. Kenai might have some smaller players, but holy moly, have they got some skating skills. These Kenai kids are very good skaters. As we are headed down into the Kenai zone, less than 2 minutes to play. Soren's going to plant himself right in front of the net almost as Cade and Aaron are kind of doing back and forth behind the net. There's the pass, but we had too many Kenai players in the way. Whoa! Adrian comes charging in. That was a beautiful try to stop it as Taves is going to skate hard into the corner and not let the Kenai player get it. All right. Whoa! Now we've got lots of coaches with their arms up. Wondering why that wasn't a... All right. Well, Cade, let's get up, dear. Kenai with possession. Shot. Ethan stops it. Did that go in? Did that go in? Oh, bummer. I thought he stopped that one. Current score is 2-1 as we have less than a minute to play in this period. All right, out on the ice, we have got Boston, Eamon, and Mason. Ooh, this is a good lineup on forward. These three work pretty well together, along with Thomas and Marion back on defense. All right, a whole bunch of a mess down in the North Star end of the ice as Marion is turning on the speed here and passes it up to Eamon as Eamon gets squished. Not sure what that play was. The ref was even shaking his head. But here comes Mason with the puck. Kenai tips it away. No, Boston picks it up. Nope, and it's out. We're playing the neutral zone. Everybody's out. Thomas has got the puck. Boston still has the puck. I don't know how that worked. Passed it over to Eamon. Here comes Eamon. Eamon's going to duck and weave. Oh, and he's run into the goalie. Well, at least the goalie didn't shove him down more. Nicely played, Kenai goalie. Nicely played. And that's the end of the period. Wow, that was an exciting first period for at 8:30 in the morning. Well, North Star Nation, we are so excited. We have some of the players here from Widener's. They must be getting ready to get onto the ice. And who do I have here hanging out with me?
Ellie, Tirza.
Oh, man, they were so excited to come to hockey. They had come early to watch their sister team playing as we get ready to line up for the second period. Welcome back to the second period. So sorry for the late delay on joining back in. I had to go talk with the other goalie moms because it was so exciting for Logan to get that semi shutout. Out on the ice right now, we've got Soren, Charlie, Taves, Aaron, and Adrian as Kenai's got the puck, and they've almost got themselves a breakaway. Oh my gosh, Ethan! Huge save, and sadly they got the rebound in on us. It was still a beautiful attempt by Ethan. Uh-oh, he is moving his shoulder. This is not a good sign. We may have an injured goalie. Current score is 2-2 here in the second period. Checking the post. Yep, they're still there. Way to be, Ethan. All lined up, ready to go as Marion gets a hold of the puck. She's going to send it deep down into the Kenai zone. And we're going to get an icing call for that. Out on defense is Marion and Thomas, along with Cade, Mason, and Boston. This is a pretty good lineup we got. As they get ready to take the face off, Boston's right there at center, ready to go. Boston almost got that one as they send it over to Ethan, and Ethan's got it. Get up, Ethan. There you go. As Cade smushes another player as they take a long shot, but Marion picks it up behind the net, and she's going to send it up to Boston. Boston and Cade, going way across to Mason as Mason's going to duck and weave, gets tipped off. But Mason with the shot on the Kenai goalie. Wow, that was beautifully played. Look at the passes the North Stars have taken. Boston with the shot. Oh, we just can't quite get our stick on it. Oh, we were close. Here comes Kenai. Watch out for those pink tape players. They're like the pink helmet players. They always have hidden skills. Thank you, Emma, for the update. Can you hear me now? Down into the Kenai zone we go. Hold on one second. We're trying to see if our audio is still working. I maybe stepped away too far from the camera. All right, I will talk to Miss Stevie about the score, that it's backwards, but it's now 2-2, so we should be good to go. Thank you, Lauren, for checking in and letting me know. Scoreboard maybe was just updated now. Not only is tech support today having to run the scoreboard on YouTube, but she's got this quite elaborate camera. She's taken a bunch of photos of the game for us today. So, multitasking goalie moms here. All right, as Eamon takes that face off. What happened there? Is that offside again? Holy moly, we appear to be having some issues with that blue line. All right. All right, here comes Eamon, who's going to send it over to Adrian back on defense. Oh, up to Aaron. Oh, we seem to have a little kerfluffle here in the neutral zone. Players all over the place. Eamon comes out on top with the stick. Oh, can't quite get his stick on it. It goes up and over and deep into the corner. All right. As Eamon gets pinned up against the boards. Long shot. Goalie's got it. No rebound on that one. Nice save for the Kenai goalie. That was a little intense. Current score would be 2-2. We are tied with 8 minutes remaining. As we face off down in the Kenai end, Marion with a long shot. It almost gets contact, but the Kenai player got in the way. As we're up against the boards, a whole bunch of stick battle down here. And we're skating hard. Uh-oh, here comes Kenai chasing Marion down as Marion's going to duck and weave behind the net and try to get it out, but Kenai's right there to take the puck. Mason somehow comes out with the puck. He is going to skate hard. He is going to duck and weave, passing it over to Boston. Boston's got a stick on it, trying the backhand. Now, he had glorious luck last night with the backhand, so this could be good. And Kenai with the puck, and they are coming back, but holy moly, look at the speed. Boston is doing some great back checking, and not sure what they're going to call here. Is Boston going to get another penalty? We're going to pretend we didn't see that if it is. Nope, it was offside. Nice. However, Boston should get lots of credit for how hard he's trying. I am so impressed. All right, all lined up. We've got Soren, Cade, Thomas, Marion, and Eamon, as Eamon's going to skate hard and get right down there. He is chasing that Kenai player down as puck gets ricocheted up by the net, but it stays inbounds. Still down in the Kenai zone. He's going to pass. Eamon passes it out to Cade. Marion with the puck. Marion still has the puck. She's going to send it towards the goalie, but no luck. It's a little wide. Wow, this Kenai goalie is doing a great job of defending. Here comes Eamon with the puck, and holy moly, the coach is yelling out here. Oh! Oh! Huge hit on Thomas. Oh my gosh, I hope he's okay. That was huge. Here comes Marion. Oh, huge save by Ethan as Kenai takes that shot. Oh my goodness. Here goes Cade. Pass Kenai to Marion. Oh, no, Kenai. Watch out for the pink tape player. They take it away. Uh-oh. Number 29 from Kenai, and we are offside. I don't know if on the camera you can see these coaches. The head coaches for both teams stand on the players' benches and walk back and forth. It's almost like a catwalk. I'm always afraid they're going to fall. And, oh my gosh, both teams with the goalie trade out. In comes Logan, and the goalie with the one red pad for Kenai's out. As Boston gets possession of the puck, it gets taken away. I hope Logan's ready. All right, down to the far end. Different Kenai goalie is in. Current score is 2-2. As Boston gets a hold of the puck, kind of passes it over. No, he's still got it. Shot on the goalie, and it's down. The puck is loose. And the ref is going to blow the whistle because it's a huge mess in front of the nets. Okay. I'm not sure why we were blowing the whistle. Just for a mess? Oh, it should have been a penalty shot we're voting. Man in the crease. Oh, nope. All right. Kenai with the puck as Taves takes it away. Aaron's right there. Here comes Taves and Adrian. Adrian's going to use the board to send it back, but sadly, Kenai gets a hold of it. Mason says no thank you as they send it back down into the Kenai zone. Here comes Boston. Oh, it gets taken away from Boston. All right, as we get all lined up, Boston, Mason, and Aaron are up on forward along with Adrian and Taves. Here goes Mason. He had the puck, couldn't quite get his stick on it. Kenai kept knocking it loose. As we circle around the net, Taves is right there, and it sneaks under her stick as Adrian is going to skate hard, but Adrian, watch out. Here comes the Kenai players.
What's up?
And he's going to stop, duck, weave, and hit it the other way. Boy, that was a good move, Adrian. All right, still down in the corner. Logan looks ready. Kenai's trying to get the puck. Boston comes out on top. Here comes Boston skating hard. Shot on net. No, goalie hits it out with his fabulous red blocker. Okay, Kenai's now got it. Not sure what our coach is signaling. Adrian, push that player out towards the boards. Don't let him. And it appears we're going to get a penalty. Adrian for tripping, but you know what? Mad props to you, Adrian. Way to defend your net and support your team. All right, we're going to get all lined up. Current score is 2-2 as we have 3 minutes remaining in this game. And it appears, second period, sorry. We've got all kinds of players come in here. Looks like Hockey Club Fairbanks must have a game coming up next. So exciting for them. I've heard they're playing North Stars, the Widener team, next, because I just saw that team come in. All right, as we all take a little breather, as we wait for the penalty to get up on the scoreboard. Okay, now we're off and going. Kenai with possession of the puck. Kenai still has possession of the puck as Marion and Eamon, Charlie, and Thomas are out on the ice. Marion working her way up the board, somehow gets passed over, gets taken away, and offside. Oh, now, players, y'all know what offside is. You can't flip your hands going, I don't know why they called that. We could see it from here. All right, as we get lined up, ready to go, we are 4-on-5 as Adrian's out for tripping. But it was a good penalty. It was worth it. As Marion's going to take that puck. Here comes Eamon. Oh, no. Kenai with possession of the puck. Kenai. Whoa! Huge save for Hogs. Wow. That was beautiful. Man, my little fishy goalie is on fire. They're having a great game between the two of them. All right, let's see if he can do it again as Kenai has possession of the puck. Kenai passes it around. Marion's going to go for it. Ricochets off of Logan's head. Good use of your helmet, darling. Here comes Eamon to Marion. Marion's going to fight and win that puck, and she's going to carry it down and in. I love watching her skate. Shot! Goalie got a hold of that one. Nice save! All right, as we get lined up, we've got Cade and Taves back there. It looks like Cade's been bumped back to defense. Skate hard, along with Aaron and Soren's out there. Sorry, couldn't see Soren's number as Soren is battling it out with this other player, keeping that puck away from Logan. Taves hitting it long, and it gets bumped out to the neutral zone. Here comes Cade. Oh, he's going to get pushed all the way behind the net. A swing and a miss from the Kenai player. Kenai with possession as Soren's going to hunt him down. Here comes Taves.
Come on, Taves.
Someone take the puck. And my little goalie got it again. Who knew Logan could do it? Oh my gosh, these goalies are causing some anxiety over here for the mothers. Holy moly. All right, now our coach, I don't think you can see it, he is full on standing on the boards. As here comes Taves. Oh, he got down, bummer. Kenai with the puck. Kenai still has the puck. Shot, no, it gets hit. Oh, that hit Taves. This is not good. As they cut, here goes Cade! Cade with the breakaway, he is on his way down. Put it in is up.
Yes!
Good job, Taves! Here comes Adrian. Oh, shot goes wide. Get up, Logan.
Go, Marion!
I'm worried that Taves got hit in the leg with the hockey puck. If Marion's going to take it down, Kenai takes it away.
Go get it, Soren!
So we're trying to hunt it down. Current score is 2-2 with 2 minutes, about a minute and 30 seconds left in the second period. All right, Kenai with possession of the puck as they're going to go deep down into the North Star end of the zone. Adrian's going to take it behind the net. Whoa, here comes one of the Kenai players. All right. Oh, whoa, what was that? A little bit of a kerfluffle. All right, Adrian's going to hit it up to Mason. Mason's going to get control of it, tried to send it over to Cade. Cade is going to judge where that puck's going to come out, and he is chasing it. But here comes Aaron out of nowhere. Aaron! Oh! How did that not go in? Bravo to the Kenai goalie. All right, getting lined up down here in the Kenai end of the ice. Looks like we've got Soren and Thomas along with Eamon, Mason, and Boston on the ice as we go behind the Kenai rink. There is a lot of commotion here at this rink as 2 new teams are just coming in and ready for their warm-up. Kenai with possession of the puck as they're going to work through the neutral zone. Wow, this player has got some speed. The shot and the save by Logan, well done. As we are headed back down the ice, Mason with the breakaway. Shot! Oh my gosh, it's high. He's another one of our golfers. He's shooting high. He's going for that hole-in-one. End of the second period. Wow, that was intense. Everybody's going to regroup. Goalies will change ends, and we're going to continue on with this game. What's really fun to watch is that as the teams are getting a talking to by their coaches and discussing what's the plan for the third period, all of the parents are on the move. It's like a migration of the parents. Everybody switches in so they can get the best view of this game. And it appears the Kenai team is going to skate some drills, and they took each other out. Goodness gracious, must have been a slick spot in the ice. Oh my goodness, the goalies giving each other big hugs as they go out. Logan's going to return to net. This is quite entertaining. Third and final period of this game, and the current score is 2-2. It's a little intense here. As we get all lined up, we still have a player down on the bench. Taves is still hurting. I don't know. I'm worried about her. As we've got Boston, Mason, and Eamon out on the ice. Eamon's got a stick on it. Gets taken away by Kenai. Kenai's going to work it through the neutral zone and it gets taken away by Boston. It passes it back to, I think that's Eamon. Eamon's going to send it out in front, but Mason couldn't quite get to it because too many Kenai players in the way. Kenai goalie needs to get up and on his feet as Kenai's going to now skate it all the way down, but it gets almost taken away by Thomas and Boston. Marion's going to stop it before it has contact with Logan. Ooh, Marion, nice fighting for the puck, girl. You are fantastic. Here comes Mason to Boston to Eamon. Eamon's going to get his stick on it, try to send it over to Mason. Mason's going to pass it up to Boston. And, oh, too many Kenai players again. Come on, Eamon, you can do it. Adrian getting some play in this. He's going to try to send it out. Stopping it at the blue line. Way to keep it in. Boston's got the puck. Boston with the Boston! That was beautiful! Wow! Just beautiful! Up and over the goalie. That was just fantastic. Love it. All right, we're getting lined up. Here we go again. All right, as we've got Charlie, Kate, and Aaron up on forward, along with Soren and Adrian back on defense. Looks like we've had to do some switching around because Taves is still on the bench. I'm a little worried. Okay, she got hit in the knee is the report I'm getting, but she is okay. She's just taking a break to kind of recover. As Kate passes it over to Aaron, Aaron with the shot. Oh, goalie maybe got a hold of that one or blocked it out. We're still in play as Kenai's got the puck. Kenai still has the puck. No! They're trying their best. All right, I don't know. We're going to send over a parent to the bench as Kenai gets a hold of that puck and the goalie covers it. Nice save, Kenai goalie. Nice save. And a big old line change. All right. Sorry, I was laughing at Logan as he's stretching down there. I'm not so sure my goalie's awake. Kenai is with possession of the puck as they come working their way down, but Boston's right there to knock it away and send him out into the corner. Looks like Boston still has the puck as he's doing some fancy maneuvering behind the net. He's going to send it all the way up to Eamon and get it out of the zone. Here comes Eamon and Mason. Oh, Eamon goes down with a hard hit. That was a tough one to watch. Boston, Eamon, Mason fighting it out right there in the neutral zone. Kenai thinks they're going to get it, but nope, Mason's got it. He's going to send it over to Eamon. Eamon's still fighting for it as Boston gets it. Nope, somehow Kenai got it. Back over as Adrian is going to skate hard all the way down. Don't know what's going on. Boston over to Eamon, and we are headed down into the Kenai end of the zone. I just love that the Kenai goalie has mismatched blocker and gloves. Logan actually has mismatched too. He has two different brands that he wears. All right, behind the Kenai net, we've got it's been hit out, and they're still playing it. Kenai with possession of the puck. We have 8 minutes left in this period. Current score is 3-2. Marion doing her best to keep it in as we're getting a line change. Eamon and Mason headed to the benches. Cade and Charlie are coming out. Kenai with the puck. They're trying to shoot it towards Logan, but luckily our defenseman Thomas is doing such a fantastic job. Shot, but it doesn't quite make contact. Kenai with the puck. Pink tape. Got to watch out for the pink tape. And here comes Aaron. I don't even know when Aaron got out on the ice, but he is pushing it through the neutral zone down into the Kenai end as Cade's tied up in the corner. Here goes Aaron. Kenai's going to try to loop it behind. Nope, they send it back the other way. Kenai's going to pass it from player to player following the boards. Sending it over to the kid with the red laces. No, North Stars take it back. Here comes Charlie. Charlie to Cade. Cade's going to duck and weave around this player and fight it out in the corner. Whole bunch of back and forth behind the net. And they're kind of in an area that I can't see. Kenai's going to get around Adrian, which is surprising. but Cade hits it away. Kenai's back into the neutral zone. Kenai's passing it around. I don't know where they're going. Here goes Cade. He has got the breakaway, but watch out. Here comes the Kenai players. Shot. Into the back of the net. That would be two goals for Cade. 2 goals for Cade, and what's current score would be 4-2. Oh, bravo, North Stars. And it looks like we're doing some switching around as Taves is still out. She's getting checked out by one of our nurses now. We've got Mason and Soren and Eamon out on the ice, along with Marion and Boston. I think Boston's back on defense. Offside. I have to say, the Kenai jerseys are beautiful. I love how they have the Alaska with the Alaska State on it. It looks really nice on their jerseys. All right, back at it as we are working our way into the North Star zone. Here comes Mason's going to fire it all the way up, and Kenai gets a hold of it, trying to take a shot, but no, it gets knocked out by Boston. All right, we are headed. Here comes Mason. He's going to duck and weave between the players. Trying to get it hit back out. Passes it over to Eamon. Eamon with the shot. Oh, and it goes wide. Puck is loose over by the Kenai goalie. As Kenai goalie's doing some great pad slides back and forth as it gets passed back to Boston. Boston with the shot and cat-like reflexes from the goalie as they hit it back out. All right, Kenai with possession of the puck. They're going to pass it up. Here comes Marion. Marion, take that. Woo-hoo-hoo! She hit that out. Marion, that was awesome. All right, Boston's going to send it all the way around the end of the corner. And we've got a stick flying through the air. I think that was Marion's stick. 5 minutes left in play. Passing it over to Mason. Here goes Mason. He's going to pass it over to Soren. Now, Soren had an awesome game last night. I would love to see him put it in the net again. Kenai with the puck. Passing it way up to Thomas. Oh, no. Kind of snuck past Thomas as here comes Kenai. It is 3-on-1. I don't want to watch this. Did Logan get that?
There it is.
Logan with a huge save! As the goalie mom, I couldn't watch. That was causing me stress. Hey, we're lucky. Mike's here. This would be Cade's dad. Oh gosh, the parents are yelling, we need another fish. No more fish! 4 minutes as puck goes towards Logan, and he kicks it out with his stick. All right, into the corner we go. Here comes Thomas. Thomas has had an amazing game. I think he deserves some hardware for how good he's doing. Here comes Cade. He's going to use the boards. Here he comes again. Taking it down. Oh! So close. That was well played. Too bad the Kenai players were in our way.
He passed it over to our player, though.
He did. He passed it beautifully. Oh, no. Oh, no. Defense. Where is our defense? Here they come. Come on, Adrian. Shut them down. Push them out to the boards. It's Logan with another big slide across his net. All right, Kenai, we're stuck in a corner. And here goes Charlie to Cade. Cade loses his stick.
Come on, Aaron.
There's been a lot of stick dropping. Oh, whoa.
Yep.
What was that? Aaron, whoa, into the boards we go. Oh, Eamon with the big slide. Oh, and we're in.
I'm like, dude.
And I think that was an icing call. Yep, and Logan is cleaning the crease. I find it entertaining that these goalies clean their creases, but yet I can't get him to clean anything at home. Sorry, got distracted by my child. All right, 3 minutes left in play as we line up in the Kenai end of the ice. There's the face-off. Marion with the puck. She's going to send it towards the goalie, who knocks it back out into play as it comes out in front, and almost we were able to get a shot off. Mason with the puck passes it back to Boston as the Kenai players come flying in here. Current score is 4-2.
Go get it.
All right, Soren's going to hunt it down. No, it gets past Mason. Kenai with the puck. They're going to send it over to the kid with the red laces, but luckily Marion is right there. Marion is doing fantastic today with her back checking. All right, up against the boards. They're going to send it towards the goalie, and the back door was wide open, but no luck.
Come on,
Here comes Eamon, sends it over to Soren. Soren to Boston. Boston! Oh! He's playing golf again, up and over.
Yes.
All right. Kenai's going to pass it up as Boston and Marion both go for it. They're going to pass it over. Uh-oh, pink tape. Watch out for the pink tape. That was offside. That was so offside. Yeah, even I saw it. But don't worry, we've got our players right there to defend it. Down to the far end. Here goes Cade. Goalie got a hold of that one. Nice save for the Kenai goalie. That was beautiful. Way to shut down those North Stars. I don't know if y'all can see Adrian coming out. He's got his stick upside down and there's some sort of commotion. I'm not sure what that was. All right, we got Cade, Aaron, and Charlie up on forward along with Adrian and Thomas on defense. With one player up, now Mason's on the bench as Thomas is going to take a big hit there, taking it in, but here comes Aaron, going to take it behind the net. Kenai with possession of the puck. Oh, as everybody's yelling, clock, clock!
All right, it's going, it's going.
Okay, appears to be some excitement here as the clock did not get started. We need the clock running. We have a minute and 30 seconds left in this game as we get lined up. Cade, Charlie, and Aaron up on forward. Here goes Cade. Nope, Kenai's going to try to get it. Oh gosh, Kenai with possession of the puck. They send it down to Logan, who's going to kick it out to the side with his stick. Big save. Logan was slightly inspired this morning. For those who follow the Anchorage Wolverines, their goalie last night had a goal at the end of the game. He shot it from the goal line all the way down to an empty netter. It was pretty amazing. All right, here comes Aaron with the puck. He's going to hit it around, but Kenai's right there. Ooh, we're sparrowing here, guys. All right. Shot on Logan. Good Lord, I can't watch as the mom. This is a little intense. Oh my gosh, get off of my goalie. Okay, puck goes flying. It's out of play. And Logan gets up slowly.
Oh my God.
Whew. It appears everybody's okay. We have less than a minute to play. As we line up down in the...
Last year's Thomas, last year's
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Sorry, parents are coaching me on this that we maybe need another fish. I don't know about that. As Kenai has possession of the puck. Big shot, but wow, Eamon was right there to block it. Here comes Soren over to Mason. Mason has the puck. Shot! Oh, cat-like reflexes from... Oh, that was so close. Marion's going to try to send it back up in front. All right, here goes Mason in the corner. Mason's going to send it out in front. Boy, North Stars are doing a fantastic job of setting this up. Impressive. You can tell they've been working on it in practice. Soren fighting it out against the Kenai players. 1 second. Oh my gosh, we have won the game! Logan and Ethan, bravo! That was fantastic!
Well, Logan earned the other half of that fish.
Well, the good news is he had a shutout for half his game last night and half a game today. That equals 1 game. He gets a whole fish. All right, as the two teams shake hands now, this means we are playing sometime tomorrow morning. You need to watch the Facebook page to find out when they are playing, because I don't know if it'll be at 8 or 8:15. And there's more games today to determine who we are playing. That was the most exciting game. Bravo to the North Stars. Until tomorrow, go enjoy some hockey.